Did you ever wonder why the air smells so good right after it starts to rain? Not during the storm, not when it is pouring heavily, but in those first moments, when the first drops hit dry ground. The scent feels fresh, earthy, almost calming. But what exactly are you smelling? It may seem like the rain itself has a scent. In reality, pure water has almost no smell at all. The familiar rain smell does not come from the sky. It comes from the ground. When rain falls on dry soil, it releases tiny airborne particles. One of the main contributors to that smell is a compound called geosmin. Geosmin is produced by soil-dwelling microorganisms, especially a group of bacteria known as actinomycetes. These microbes live in the soil and become active during dry periods. As the ground dries out, plants release oils that accumulate in rocks and soil. At the same time, bacteria produce geosmin as part of their natural life cycle. These substances remain trapped in the dry earth. When the first raindrops hit the ground, they disturb the surface and release microscopic air bubbles. These bubbles rise and burst, launching tiny aerosol particles into the air. Those particles carry geosmin and plant oils upward. You inhale them. That is the smell. But why does it feel so intense and recognizable? And why do so many people describe it as pleasant? The answer lies deeper in both chemistry and human biology. The scientific term for the pleasant smell after rain is petrichor. It was first used in the 1960s by researchers studying the earthy aroma released when rain interacts with dry soil. The word combines Greek roots meaning stone and blood of the gods, referring to the fluid released from rocks. Geosmin plays a central role in this scent. Humans are extremely sensitive to it. In fact, our noses can detect geosmin at very low concentrations, even parts per trillion. That sensitivity is remarkable. It means we can notice this compound long before we consciously recognize what it is. Why would we evolve such sensitivity? One theory suggests it may have helped early humans locate water sources after dry periods. The smell of rain could signal the presence of fresh water nearby. While this theory is still debated, it highlights how closely smell is linked to survival. There is also another contributor during certain storms. When lightning strikes, it can split oxygen molecules in the atmosphere. These molecules recombine into ozone. In small amounts, ozone has a sharp, clean scent. During thunderstorms, this can mix with petrichor and slightly change the overall smell. So what you perceive as one simple rain smell is actually a combination of microbial chemistry, plant oils, aerosol physics, and even atmospheric electricity. There is one more interesting detail. The intensity of the smell often depends on how dry the ground was before the rain. After a long drought, more plant oils and microbial compounds accumulate in the soil. When rain finally arrives, the release is stronger. The scent becomes more noticeable. The type of soil also matters. Different regions contain different microorganisms and mineral compositions, which can subtly change the character of the smell. In the end, the pleasant scent after rain is not coming from the rain itself. It is the earth responding to water. It is chemistry rising into the air, carried by tiny droplets you cannot see. What feels like a simple, calming moment is actually a complex interaction between soil bacteria, plant biology, atmospheric reactions, and your highly sensitive sense of smell. The next time you notice that fresh scent after rainfall, remember, you are not just smelling rain. You are smelling the hidden life of the soil being lifted into the air.